Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so something I'm gonna start doing once per episode. It's like a lot of our older stuff. It'll be like times where I would plan out for 4 of us or 5 of us, and then like only one person will show up. So we got.
Oh yeah, we can
So we got
recycle, baby.
Yeah, so I'm gonna recycle some of the topics that I wanted to have with all of y'all here.
Uh-oh.
And so cause I feel like we didn't get the best out of those topics.
Damn.
So
so that mean I ain't do nothing because I know I was.
Oh
here.
no, you did.
I know I was here. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, it's just funny because I'm going through a topic where it was me and you.
You better have the
But,
same answers.
It'll be good if you don't. It's been a couple years, so people grow and people change. All right, so we did a topic on the Second Amendment, and where should we draw the line on the Second Amendment? And you don't remember this at all?
No, I'm just like, go ahead.
Yeah. So there you go. How do y'all feel about the Second Amendment? Should it be like limitless? So anyway, the Second Amendment is the right to bear arms.
Mm-hmm.
But where should we draw the line on what the arms are? So in other words, nigga, a bazooka is considered an arm, but should I be able to own a bazooka?
Isn't there an article it can't be over a level 3 or 4 or something like that weapon?
Okay, regardless of what it is, what should it be?
Oh, okay. So you talking like an automatic weapon and stuff like that? Okay.
Yeah.
You ain't never want to blow a bitch up?
Wow.
Man, I wanted to do a lot of things.
Just a question.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not saying it should be in or out. I'm just asking a question.
Take me off of this. No. Okay. See, my perspective changed from talking to people that just love guns and love to shoot them. So, with that being said, the right to bear arms, as far as automatic weapons, I think actually you should have automatic weapons. Actually, I think that's okay. And the reason why I say I think that's okay because people like to blow shit up. Like they got this thing out here, you can put it in a patch, shake it up, and just shoot at that. People just like to do stuff. That doesn't mean you a violent person just because you like guns. I mean, just because you like boxing don't mean you just gonna go try to knock out everybody or try to choke everybody out. But I think it's the same thing with guns. Like I don't think there should just be a restriction on it. The only restriction should be is are you mentally able to carry a gun? Because more often than not, the people who shoot up shit are not mentally stable.
That's a thin line though, so that's that same line. So
Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like it should be okay.
All right, well, let's going to the mentally stable thing. A lot of the people that shoot shit up and be mentally unstable, they get their guns from somebody else who legally had the gun. So it's never really their guns. It's somebody else's guns who was like it's like the people you're describing, like the people that just want to have their guns and use it recreationally or something.
So what is regulating him gonna stop?
Nothing.
Not a fucking thing.
Nothing.
So you feel like if the guns don't exist,
It'll stop a fucking thing, but it ain't gonna stop much.
So the thing is like you're either gonna have guns or you're not gonna have guns. Like in order to stop that from happening, what you're talking about, no guns. Period.
But you have to stop him from getting here.
Yeah, because the criminals will have guns, but the people who are law-abiding citizens.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
who's
I
gonna,
can
hold on,
so who's gonna have more victims? Somebody who shoots into a crowd with a pistol, or somebody who shoots into a crowd.
But how
with
did
an
he
AK?
get that pistol?
Which one has more victims?
Say it again.
The one with the AK or the one with the pistol?
I don't know. Depending on how nice that nigga is, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because people.
The
usually
guy that
run
shot
away
up
from
L.A.
shooting. Yeah.
He got that shit
I don't know.
legally. And
Yeah.
even if he
no, but he's still talking automatic to
He's
pistol.
talking about automatic to pistol.
automatic to pistol. I don't.
But it's not.
Yeah, I think
that
pistols
counts to your money.
Don't pistols kill
And
more
so
people than
That counts to your
automatics?
money. That
No.
counts to your money.
No,
None
it
of that
doesn't.
bullshit matters.
It doesn't
that
count
counts
to
to your
money.
money.
It's a
Yes, it
semantic
does.
actually
Counts
because
to your money.
a
I don't know.
because
I don't understand what that means though.
because he's trying to say a pistol be cheaper than automatic.
It is.
but Glocks aren't. You can buy a Glock and change that shit to what they
I'm not
consider
a
an
Glock
Oh,
assault rifle.
that's true because I have
So
seen that. I have seen that.
don't do that. And you know better.
But
than
you
that.
have to be a Glock. Like,
No,
come
you
on,
know
man.
you know better than that.
Yeah, you do.
So you know better than that.
If I know better, and I'm not a gun person,
so don't do that.
Yeah.
So what I'm about to
man.
say to you is, pistols and automatics is a semantic. It's just it's not a real thing. I can still have a pistol in here, bro, and it still go off the same way. I could put a 50-round clip on the pistol and do the same thing. I can turn my pistol into what you consider an assault rifle.
All right. So should that be regulated then?
You can't regulate. You can't
All right.
regulate.
First off,
okay,
we gotta say.
war,
Hold on,
Gary.
First off, we gotta say we can't because other countries have done it. So let's
Right,
stop
and
saying
the
that we
states
can't
that's
do
done it.
it.
Because look at
You know what I'm
Chicago,
saying?
though. Chicago has it down to where most people can't have guns legally.
Well,
but your criminals
that shit
have
don't-
guns.
New
That
York,
shit
too.
only works federally. It only works in countries where the whole country shut.
So
shit
that's
down.
what I'm saying. So the
So it
regular
can't be done like
So
by
if
a
the whole
city.
country don't do it,
they
then
be
what
like
can you
Great
do?
Britain.
Yeah, so
It'd
that's
be
what I
like
said.
Great
It's
Britain.
going to be no guns. Like,
All right, so
you as a
basically-
citizen can't have no
Okay,
guns.
cool.
It's
So,
too late
like I said,
here.
wait.
That's my argument. It's
Whoa,
too
whoa, whoa.
late here.
The question that I asked was, where should we draw the line? So, am I gathering properly that everybody feels there should be no line and everybody should be able to own whatever kind of gun they want?
No,
I guess.
Okay, so you don't think that anybody should own any kind of gun? they want?
no. It should be extensive background checks to be able to legally own some shit. But you also have to be at the same time know that motherfuckers is gonna be able to circumvent whatever laws you put in place.
All right, how do y'all feel about the
I agree
laws?
with
All right, how do y'all feel
I
about
think
the
all
laws that if your gun is used in a crime, then you're
It's not my
responsible?
fault.
No.
You
Hold
should. No, you should get hit with it. Yeah, you should get hit. I agree with you.
Hold
Before
on.
you
Say,
even
hold
say
on.
it.
No. Say that again.
If
If
your
a gun
gun
is
if
used in
your
a crime-
if a gun that is registered to you is used in a crime, you are held responsible.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree with it.
I mean, but hold, stop.
look- yeah,
Because
go ahead.
because even
got
with
this.
that, because home invasions and all that stuff, 9 times out of 10, most guns are somebody else's gun.
yeah.
So you can't hit them with it because somebody broke into their house or car or
Yeah, but
whatever
you
and
should
got it from them.
report it stolen. Though.
Yes, it does be. It will be.
but a lot
How
of
long does
but
it take for that to hit the system?
no, but a lot of
They have
guns
to
that
find it
no,
first.
but a lot of guns that he's talking about, they're not reported stolen, which is true.
Yeah.
They're not reported stolen.
Right. Okay. So
But then- all right,
hold on. So now he's trying to say get rid of the private selling of guns because
Time out,
the
time
gun
out,
could
time
be
out,
registered
time
to me
out,
and I
time
can privately sell it to you.
Okay.
And not to
Even if
mention-
time out. Even if your gun is reported stolen, because I've had a gun reported stolen, then you got to get forensics out there. Then they charge you for that shit.
They
So?
try to charge you for it.
Yeah, they try to charge.
That's
you.
if you want to go
But
that
if
far.
you don't know no better,
but do
it's,
you-
it's just like catching a charge.
do you
If
want to
don't-
charge? Yeah. Do you want to
But
charge?
if you don't know no better, that charge will stick and it will hit your ass. That charge will stick and it'll hit your ass. And it's any charge. If you go to court, even if you weren't supposed to get that charge, if you get that charge, it will stick to you. If you don't know no better to tell the judge, yo, he pulled me, like, even a speeding ticket. If you speed past a fucking cop or a state trooper and he don't immediately cut his lights on, if he follow you and continue to catch you,
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, they're
Like,
supposed
let's
to.
say-
Yeah, they're
let's
supposed
say-
to cut.
let's say
like,
you
Okay, that's
yeah,
cool.
we,
That's
we know that. We know that.
That's just.
but
that's
what I'm saying,
loopholes.
if he don't get you the way he's supposed to get you, but if he file those fucking charges and you go to court, you will catch that. Yeah. You have to prove, like, it's literally guilty to
point of-
prove innocent.
Okay, but
So
that
you
doesn't
can't-
get rid of the fact that what he's talking about is saying like, yo, should people that
But
like
but it's not as easy to file a charge for a stolen gun. Because then you got to get forensic. Let's say somebody breaks
I
into your car.
understand. I
Let's
get
say
you.
somebody breaks into your car and steals the fucking gun out your car.
Right.
You have to get forensics out there and all that shit, and then
Right.
all this paperwork.
But they
has to be
coming
done.
anyway because your car got broke into.
No, but they're not always bringing forensics. I've had my car broken into, and they stole a gun out of my car, and I had the goddamn the gun
Right.
wasn't in the car. It was, well, you got to play the game.
So
if forensics
okay,
doesn't
so
always come out there.
So to clarify his point, so now if your gun was in the car, somebody got your gun, now they use it for something else. Should you get a charge?
No, you should not.
But you didn't report your gun stolen.
If it's in there and it's legit, yeah, and that's well.
What?
So this is the
That's
thing.
the- but that's- that's
This
the
is
law,
where
though.
he's-
It goes
this is
in-
where he's getting at. This is where he's getting at.
Because I'm saying it has to be registered to you. If it's registered to you, then it's,
No,
then
so
it's clean, right?
9 times out of 10, if you buy a
Registered
gun,
is
Brand
there's so
new.
many levels of registration.
All right, break because
There's
I don't. I'm not a
levels
gun
of
person. Break it
registration.
no,
down.
it's not levels. It's one.
It is
Yeah.
Your brand new fucking gun, you get registered in your name.
Yeah,
if it
pretty
ain't
much.
brand
But if
fucking
somebody,
new, you don't get registered.
if somebody
in your name.
uses your gun in the commission of whatever crime, not even a
we
felony,
talking about
but if they-
registration, bro. Stay on the topic. It's registering.
Yeah.
But not-
Registering the gun.
Well, not everybody's gun is registered.
If your gun not registered,
If you buy a gun brand fucking new, it's
is
registered.
Yeah.
So how you gonna trace it back to me?
Nigga.
So then it
Dude.
goes back to how's it my fault?
Then the murder is on the murderer, not you. You see
But
what I mean?
he's still
If-
talking about
if-
registering guns. So with legalization and trying to draw a line, registering a gun. If your gun get registered, it's 9 times out of 10, it's brand new, it's registering your name. But
Yeah.
nothing stops you from selling that gun privately to somebody else. All they ask is you have a ticket of sale. And the ticket of sale is literally a name and the price and a signature. You might need to do better with, they can go as saying, it can go as far as copying the front and back of a license and have it. But if you sell your gun off to somebody and they use it for a crime, they come into your house. And when they come to your house, they be like, yo, this is your gun, such and such and such. No, I sold that gun 2 years ago. Oh, do you have a ticket to sale? Yes. Boom. Okay, sorry. That's the end of that.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm saying.
But if you don't have that, I'm sure
Then
he
you
would
fuck.
have.
Then you
some-
fuck, Joey.
You're not
If you don't-
what you're supposed
You're
to do.
not
Yeah.
fucked.
Yes, you
You're
are,
not
'cause you
fucked.
didn't do what you were supposed
So
to.
now you
If he sells me
Well,
a
because
gun,
it's like because it's like what you had said earlier about fucking background checks and all that stuff. Like, so you go through a background.
I'm not saying
check
you
that-
necessarily have to background check. But let's say realistically, all right, if
Joe,
I
you
were,
can poke a hole in anything. Does it deserve the hole?
but
No.
Hold on, wait a minute. Because Joey, earlier you said that there should be background checks. So you saying if I go to buy from a real dealer,
I
I, should
say-
get a background check. But if I want to buy, but if somebody wants to buy that gun from me, I shouldn't do a background check before I sell it to a motherfucker.
it shouldn't be your reasoning to do a background check in terms of like a mental instability. So
So
for
technically, you can't do a background check, though.
Exactly.
Because
you
that's
can't
protruding
do
into
the
somebody
level
else's.
of background check. But like when I bought mine,
So
they
in-
did background checks, but
in-
they didn't check everything.
In order to stop selling to somebody that's mentally unstable, to try to help that, they got to
That's
get
what
rid
gun
of,
control is, though.
They have to get rid of the private sale.
That's what I was about to get to.
There we go.
next. That was
You
my-
have
But
to get
you-
rid of the,
but you can't.
Listen, but we just talking hypothetical. You have to get rid of the private sale. And in order to get rid of private sale, that might be some crazy shit to go along. Because now you're going to have resellers like fucking sneakers out this mug.
Yeah.
But that's regardless. You're gonna have people that are circumventing the fucking rule.
But my thing
Joey,
is-
you can break every rule in the fucking book.
Hold on, but my thing is, all right, look.
But why not?
We
Joey,
get it.
Joey,
okay.
Joey, maybe I'm missing something. Why do you feel like it's impossible to get rid of private sales?
Because you can't. If I want to get rid of my shit, I'm gonna get rid of my shit.
Okay, all right, stop right there. Stop right there. Okay, so
But it ain't. Hold
hold
on.
on. I
time
said
out,
stop
time
right
out,
there.
time out.
Let me explain. Let
Chill.
me explain the shit. So what I'm saying is, if we all get to a point where, hypothetically speaking, of course, the law is you buy the gun brand new, is registered to you. There's no more reselling. There's no more reselling.
It's fine.
So if the next man commit
Time
a
out.
crime,
Can we stop there?
No.
Let him finish.
All right,
So
Go ahead,
the
go
next
ahead.
man, so you want to get rid of your shit, you get rid of your shit, and the nigga you get rid of your shit too, he go and shoot up a goddamn whatever the fuck, and they gonna come back to you like, hey, your gun was used in this crime. Oh, I didn't do it. I sold it. Oh, you sold it to a motherfucker that wasn't responsible.
Yeah.
So
You should
now-
get an accessory charge or something.
So now it's on you because you gave it to somebody that you shouldn't have gave it to.
Which is agreed.
Especially if they made
I
reselling
agree.
illegal.
Which
And that's
I
what
agree.
and that's why I'm
Yes.
like that's why I think the shit would work because then. Well, now what we gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm keeping my shit. Y'all ain't about to
Now
have me
everybody
hemmed
gonna
up.
have to piss for a gun. They gonna have to,
Yeah.
especially if they start doing shit like that. Make a
I
motherfucker
agree.
piss for a gun. Whoo.
Yeah, that's
I agree.
So that's why I'm. So I don't think
If-
that's what I'm like. It's impossible to get rid of people doing it, but it's like you ain't gonna get away with doing it. Based what I'm saying.
I guess-
So it's like you know what I'm saying. So I can make fucking speeding illegal. You can't stop motherfuckers from speeding, but you're gonna make motherfuckers slow down when the time is right. You're gonna
Right.
cut down on the accidents. You're gonna cut down on the people so people
I
can't be
agree.
like I ain't know no better. Oh, you know better, and people gonna make decisions based on what's the city you can't speed through without when you
Emporia.
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 You
You know what I'm saying? So that motherfuckers act accordingly when they in Emporia. Motherfuckers
Goddamn
gonna act
right.
accordingly before they even buy a gun.
And Emporia still give you 2 warnings.
No.
They give you your warnings.
Man, them shit.
That shit go from 55 to 35, motherfucker. They give you your warnings.
50 goddamn feet.
Yeah, they give you your goddamn warnings.
You better hit that e-brake.
Damn right. They give you your warnings.
So
No,
I'm saying,
that makes
that's
sense,
the
though.
effect that I'm expecting it to have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can agree with that.
I completely agree with that.
So where do we draw? Where do y'all think the line should be on the actual weapons? Like, what kind of weapons do you
Ain't no
think?
line on
I just think when it. all right,
You just think that a
It's-
nigga like me, clean as a whistle, should be able to go out and buy a sniper rifle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
You can actually.
Yeah.
I know I can.
You
I
can buy a
should be
sniper
able
rifle.
to, though.
Listen, you know what's stupid? You can buy a sniper rifle at the age of 17, 18. Let's say 18.
16.
Yeah,
16.
and the
There
reason
we go.
why is because it's
16.
hard to carry.
Snipers
Right.
and
So you can
shotguns.
buy a sniper and shotgun or an assault rifle
But you
at that
can't-
age.
but you
But you
can't
can't
buy
buy
a
a
pistol.
handgun. You can't buy a pistol.
You can't buy a pistol.
21.
Matter of fact, you can't buy.
You can't even buy the
You
bullets.
can't live in North Carolina and buy a pistol here, but
Mm-hmm.
you could buy everything else here.
Crazy.
Carolina
the
lacks
laws.
on that shit.
No, they're not.
No.
You can't buy the pistol. The pistol, it's a pistol.
Yeah.
Anything else you can, but a pistol you can't. I found that out when I was at work.
Well, dude, the niggas used to come to school in high school with the goddamn
Shotguns,
shotguns in
yup.
the goddamn back.
That sure did.
That
in the
is my
window.
point. You can get wherever the fuck you want to get with whatever the fuck you want to get.
And
It
we
makes
know
it
it's
harder.
possible. Yeah, that's all you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. It's not going to stop nothing completely. No rule in ever been made to
I
stop
get- I
something
agree
completely.
with
yeah,
y'all.
yeah. So, and this goes along with the whole political thing too. Like, we're not trying to say gun control as in take away guns. We're saying gun control as in literally gun control.
The stupid motherfucker that has
Yes,
goddamn
let's put it in a
shit
funnel.
That needs to
Basically,
goddamn.
It's-
yeah.
But as like
Let's-
you
let's
said,
narrow it down
we're
to
putting it
who-
in a
who-
funnel.
who-
Yes, the motherfuckers that's grandfathered in is the big part of the funnel. It's still
Yeah.
gonna be a lot, but by as time go on, that shit gets smaller and smaller, and it's in the fucking tube.
Yeah, just like any
Let's
other
keep it
rule,
in the
man.
funnel.
I mean, any other law is like it shows accountability.
I agree.
Guns are the only things that's so lax that it don't show accountability to the point where you feel like you have to have a topic about it, because
Right.
you're right
Yeah.
about having a topic, because it really is a thing, because it shouldn't be one. To be honest with you, like, you shouldn't feel the way that you feel about
Oh,
a
yeah.
gun, because if it wasn't for people
Dude, some
showing
of the,
accountability, it would be okay to
but
have
let's
a
be
gun.
real. Some of our worst acts of terrorism here has not been guns.
Yeah, big
Like,
bombs.
nigga, yeah, exactly. So
Big
like,
bombs, big bombs.
it's just crazy. If somebody wants to do something unstable,
Bombs
they're gonna
and poison.
find a way.
Bombs and poison.
Yeah, they're gonna find a way. Will it eliminate those acts? No, it won't eliminate those acts. Those people just gonna do it
We-
a different way.
We
'cause,
trained
look,
Al-Qaeda.
what brought me to it is y'all know I be researching psychopaths and shit, and I was noticing a pattern with a lot of the mass shootings. So I'm not, cause it's like when I know when I bring up the whole gun thing, everybody thinks about like burglars and robbers and all that shit. Like, I get that, but where I think about the line, because that's why I'm like, there has to be a line, because I'm like, we got that. I feel like the line could severely cut back on mass shootings, because the pattern that I'm seeing is they all get their guns from somebody close to them.
Yeah,
It's
that's
their
true.
mothers, it's their fathers, it's their uncles, and that's why I brought up they trying to, like, I don't even know if I don't know if that shit went through or not. It was a long time ago when they were talking about, like, if your gun gets used, they about to hold your ass responsible, because that shit kept happening. And I'm like, well, that sounds about right, because I'm thinking like,
Yeah, they should hold them accountable.
yeah, so I'm like, because these motherfuckers didn't have their shit locked up properly. If they nephew can just go
Yeah,
into the cabinet and take it to school and goddamn shoot shit up.
I mean, at the very least, you'll get
Yeah, it's
criminal negligence.
I think you should get manslaughter.
It's hard to keep guns.
I think we
from
should-
kids.
I think
a
we should baby
situational
step into that.
thing, man.
I think
No,
we should start
I
off
mean,
So
with
man,
like,
this- but this is the
I
thing.
think we like start off
What
with
can
like
you-
negligence, and then like after a while, after motherfuckers really know, like you got to give people time to like adjust and
Yeah, once
really
you get the
lock
facts of
their
the
shit
case,
up. Yeah,
it's a case by case thing, man.
So,
You
but this
can't-
is the thing. What can you keep from your kids in the household for real? For real, it's much of nothing.
No, it's not. Yeah, you're
Right. So the thing is, like, let's not make guns such a secretive thing or such a
Basically.
something that they will want to flaunt. It's something normal. The shit should just be something normal,
if anything,
and then
you
it
should
takes the
force-
specialness out of it.
You should force motherfuckers to goddamn take some type of training.
Yeah. I agree with
to
that.
some degree. We could. I think we could have a better argument of having either not to say that like your 5-year-old kid needs to learn how to use a fucking, AK-47 or whatever, but
your young kids and your young kids and young teenagers are bringing their guns to school to show the motherfuckers that don't know nothing about guns.
I feel like with guns,
and see, and that's more of the accidental deaths that
yeah.
you're,
To show them motherfuckers that don't
it's
know.
yeah.
too
So
much.
what you're saying is going to help with accidental deaths and stuff
Right.
like let's put it out there. So it's not
too
special.
much. When it all comes down to it, it's too much.
No, it's not.
The guns are here. So when you enforce laws that say, hey, nobody can have this, when you say nobody can have this, the motherfuckers already got it. I can
No,
get legal
once
guns
again-
and illegal
once
guns.
again.
You can get legal drugs
He's
and
not
illegal
talking
drugs.
No,
necessarily
not
taking
that. But
away.
I'm saying once again, other countries have done this shit.
But that's what I'm saying.
And America
Hold on.
has
So-
been the
But it,
ones
it
to
takes
do
a
it
lot
in
to
other
come
countries.
from
Hold
it
on,
takes a
but
lot
has it
to
worked?
come from other country to
Yeah.
come here.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
shut
Where?
they
Where?
shut Japan the
Sweden.
fuck down after goddamn World War II. America went after World War II. America went to Japan and shut them the fuck down. Give us all that. They went to their house and took the swords, took the katana blades, took the guns, took every goddamn thing. Shut them bow and arrows. They had like antique. Oh, this is my grandpa, my great grandpa
from war,
from
some
war.
other war.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give us that.
In certain
Shut
places
them-
it works.
America did it, so if they could do it over there, they could do the shit over here if they fucking wanted to.
That's why blunt.
You know what
But
I'm
they
saying?
can't
in
do
the
it
UK,
here.
Like in
You
the UK,
can't
it's like
do it here.
blunt force.
We've
They
had
consider it to be
illegal.
blunt force.
Think
because
about
they're killing
illegal
people back.
drugs.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Britain,
Yeah, that's
Britain,
what.
but it's not working
Australia?
in Britain. I know it's not working in Britain. So about
Australia worked in Australia.
See, I
But
know
Australia
Australia.
and
but the
fucking-
difference with Australia, they didn't take the guns. The people gave the guns away. They said, "All right, no more guns," and the people came and drove up like, "Yeah."
Yeah, just take them.
We
But that was them being on the same page.
Yeah.
Like, yo, all right, we get it.
Yeah, but if you're not on the same page, think about what can happen.
We on the same page here?
That's
No.
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. We not on the same page here.
We're
And
not
I
on the
know
same
You-
page, but
it-
we
it-
also ain't on the
it
island.
Can't work
But
here.
also
Yeah.
to what you're saying, you keep saying like, "Oh yeah, then only the bad guys want to have guns," but it's not like the bad guys walk around. Hold on, the bad guys don't walk around like everybody has a gun. They act like they are the only ones with guns anyway, so their behavior is not going to change.
Pretty much.
Good fucking.
But
point.
define bad guys.
that was
Nigga, you the one that said you define it, nigga. You define the bad guy.
I'm just saying. What? All right. So y'all consider me a bad guy?
No.
If I decide that
God damn it,
I'm just
Joey.
saying. If I decide,
Find some heavy. Where's some heavy at?
God,
Find some heavy.
God damn
if
it.
I
me
decide
that sample board.
I want to walk around,
Damn it.
I can't make it. Y'all gonna let me? This?
No.
All right.
No. It's stupid.
Oh.
Stupid. No.
Hey man, I'm talking about my mom, man. No, I'm saying like realistically speaking, like if
Joey, everybody with a gun ain't bad.
they're not, he called me the bad
He's so
guy.
exhausted.
No,
He's so
Joey.
exhausted.
Austin though.
Joey.
Because that's like having a Democratic Republicans argument right there. Cause that's
No.
it's exactly it is.
Nah,
Everybody
Exactly.
with a gun ain't
Yeah.
bad, Joey.
Because that's how they always make it. They're like, oh, Democrats
No,
want to take
it's
away
not the
guns.
same. It's not the same.
They go
man.
just
It
like
is
that,
not the same.
and that's the reason why we see why now. Now I see why, cause they got
It's
people
not
like
the
you.
same,
Like,
man.
well, I guess I'm a bad guy then. Well,
Man.
y'all know me, and I guess I'm a bad guy.
I wish the
Tote
time
All right,
was
we gotta,
up there. Good. There we go.
Yeah, we got it.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
gotta work tomorrow, man.
This dude.
Yeah.
This
You talking about people bad
I'm,
guys?
am I gonna be the bad guy? What the? God damn
I
it.
guess y'all consider me a bad guy